What is up, YouTube? This is Carbonite, and I am back again with some more Dragons of Legend preview. Uh, as of right now, it is March 27th, 2014, and at this exact moment in time, there have been 4 new confirmed cards. So I'm going to be going over them right now. Alright, so let's go. First off, this is Wiretap. It is a counter trap card. And its effect is negate the activation of an opponent's trap card. Return that card face up to your opponent's deck, and the deck is then shuffled. Until they draw that card, your opponent cannot activate the effect of another card with the same name. So, this card, would it have this effect? It's really hard to say. It only negates trap cards, so there's no need to have a super high cost. Which kind of makes this card better than 7 Tools in a certain sense. And return the card face up to the opponent's deck. They have a lot of cards that do that already. I mean, what's it called? Parasite does that. And there's another card that also does that. I just can't remember it right now. But I know there are a lot of anime cards that put cards face up on the top of the deck. But yeah, as for that, it'd probably keep this effect. I mean, there's no reason for it to not to. It's not like it's broken or anything, but it's annoying. It's more what it is. But so as for if people would use it, and the answer to that is probably yes. It's not exactly a yes. It's more of a it seems a lot more like a tech card. I mean, like I said, it's better than 7 Tools. It basically does the same thing without the life point cost. And my screen just went black. Why did it go black? Oh, there we go. Anyways, I don't know if you saw that, but you might have. But anyways, there's no life point cost. It's the same as 7 Tools. However, it does give it back to them, which kind of sucks. But the benefit of that is, first of all, they can't actually activate any trap cards with the same name. So yeah, that's pretty good effect. But still, honestly, most of the good trap cards are like at one, like Bottomless, Torrential, Solemn. Solemn's at one. The only thing I can really think of off the top of my head that some people are playing is maybe Call of the Haunted. But other than that, is there anything really? I can't think of anything. At least any good trap card that is played by a lot of people that is at 2 or 3. Other than just some obscure good trap cards, like, I don't know, what's that card? Skill Prisoner, that's a pretty good card. Breakthrough Skill, it's pretty good. It does counter Breakthrough Skill pretty well since it returns to the top of the deck instead of sending it to the graveyard, so they can't activate it again. And also, like I said, you get to see when they draw it, so that's pretty good because then you know what to watch out for, and like, or they could just set a bluff, but still, this is a pretty good card. It'll probably be used at least a little bit. Like I said, it's more of a tech card than anything. Okay, here is an awesome card. It's called Final Fusion. It is a trap card, and its effect is activate only when a face-up fusion monster you control battles an opponent's fusion monster, and each player takes damage equal to the combined attack of the battling monsters. You can activate this card during damage calculation. So, first off, I'd like to talk about the artwork. It's kind of hard to tell, but the wiki says that this is Cyber Dragon and this is Ultimate Tyranno. So it's like Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla in a sense. So it's pretty awesome looking. As for its effect, would it keep it? Definitely. I could, even though Konami is not like a fan of ties. I mean, they banned what was it called? Self-destruction button. This card, I'm pretty sure there's some other. Yeah, there are a lot of cards that just inflict damage to both, so those can technically make ties, but still, they haven't banned those. I don't care about those. Also, this one is really conditional, so it had to be a hero mirror match, basically. Well, maybe not. I'll get into that later. But as it'd probably keep its effect. I can almost guarantee you it's gonna keep its effect. As for would it be used? No, but it'd be hilarious if it would ever pulled off. Although actually there is this new archetype coming out. It's called Shaddolls, I believe. Yeah, it's Shaddolls, like Shadow Dolls, Shaddolls, and they use fusion monsters. So maybe in that deck. But still, this card is so conditional. You need to be playing fusion monsters. Your opponent needs to be playing fusion monsters, or I guess you could be like, what's it? Instant fusion, the old one, not the new one. Instant fusion, go into a fusion monster XYZ or something, detach, and then you could be like give and take. Oh wait, it can't attack. So activate miracle fusion, and then like attack. Yeah, this card, it'd be hilarious if this card ever gets to get pulled off. But it's going to be really hard. Also, hold on, let me get this. Bust out the calculator, because I want to tell you guys something. Oh my gosh. I don't even care about it anymore. I'll do it on my phone. Yes, we'll do that. Although I'd like you to see the calculations. Basically, when this card was used in the anime, it was it Shining Flare Wingman versus Cyber End Dragon. So basically, what they did is, well, who attacked first? Cyber End Dragon, which was fusion summoned with what's it called? Power Bond. So it was at 8,000 and attacked Shining Flare Wingman. Jaden activated this this quick play spell that basically allows the your fusion monster to gain attack equal to the other fusion monster, and so his flame wingman was at I don't know the exact number, but it was something like hold on, give me like 5 seconds. 31,600, and then he activated one of his own, and so I think it was Cyber and Dragon got up to 63,000, like 63, no, it was 36,900 attack points, and then Jaden just activated this, and so like they both took that much damage, but that is a lot of attack, so they ended up tying because Jaden can't lose unless it's against Aster, or I don't know. I think that's the only time against Zane. That was the other time. Oh, anyways, that's all I want to say about this card. And for the next card, this is Legend of Heart. I've already gone over this. I will put an annotation maybe right here to link you directly to this card, and you can see what I think about it, I guess, and like talk about it. Oh, now you want to appear. Screw you, calculator. You just come when I need you. Anyways, I already went over this. It's actually been completely confirmed. It's on the list, on the wiki. Also, I would like to mention that the legendary Knight Timaeus, it has a blurb that states its effect has something to do with destroying spell cards. I don't remember the spell and trap cards. I assume it's spell and trap cards, but it has something to do with destroying spells and trap cards, or just spell cards in general. Anyway, that's all I want to say about this. And next up is probably the most awesome card introduced in this set, as of right now, in my opinion, other than like Dark Magician Girl, the Dragon Knight. But anyways, I'm gonna get onto it. Okay, here is number C5, Chaos Chimera Dragon. It is a dark rank 6 dragon XYZ monster, 0 attack, 0 defense. It requires 3 or more level 6 monsters, although it's also a CXYZ, so you're meant to rank up it using number C, Chimera Dragon, which I assume is going to take 3 level 5 or more, 3 or more level 5 monsters. Jeez, there we go. This card has a mouthful of an effect. I'm gonna try and read it off the card. If I can't, I'll just bust out the wiki. Okay, this card gains 1,000 attack for each XYZ material attached to it. This card cannot attack except with its own effect. During your battle phase, you can detach one XYZ material from this card, banish one random card from your opponent's deck, and if you do, this card can make an attack during this battle phase. If this card declares a direct attack, half this card's attack, during damage calculation only. At the end of the battle phase, if you use this effect previously during this battle phase, place all cards that were banished by this effect on the top of your opponent's deck in any order.
Also, they cannot be used for the rest of the duel. During your opponent's standby phase, you can pay half your life points, attach all the cards that this card detach during your last turn from the graveyard to this card as XYZ materials. If this card is XYZ summoned by ranking up number 5 Death's Chimera Dragon, it gains this effect, which basically means if it has it attached as an XYZ material. Once per turn, you can attach one card from your hand to this card as an XYZ material. Ooh, got through it. Also, if you're wondering, number 5 Death's Chimera Dragon hasn't actually been confirmed. There's like nothing known about it, and that's it. There's nothing known about because it's like the case of Chaos number 103 Ragna Infinity. That card was revealed long before, well, not too long before, but before its non-Chaos one. So I'm assuming they just rank up Chimera Dragon without actually using it at all, because they tend to do that a lot in the anime. And then like later, the TCG or the OCG just introduces the card with the effect. So, as for would this card keep this effect, I can tell you, no, at least not this long. It might actually gain some real attack, and then I don't know if it'll be able to attack. Actually, it might, but I don't know, because that's a decently crucial part of it, that it can't attack and that it gains attack for its XYZ materials. It might keep you know what it might be? It might be that all damage inflicted that this card inflicts is halved, which that's probably going to be somewhat of the effect. If it has number 5 attached, you may be able to attach one card from your hand to it. And let's see, the whole banishing and it can attack. No, that's just like insane. That's way too broken for Konami to ever do that. But then again, Konami did introduce what's its face, the dual dragon, the zombie, the dragon zombie monster, the one that requires 2. When I first read the manga, because I have like a copy of the manga, I also have it in Shonen Jump. But like when I read it and then it's like I saw that card, I was like, oh, thank God, Konami's never gonna make this card into a real card. This card is really insane. I mean, that effect. I mean, that's like how much damage? That's like, what? It's like, nah, Konami wouldn't do that to us. And then I like saw a video, a thumbnail for a video on Mega Capital G's channel, and then it's like, new dragon. It's like, for zombies, new dragon support. And I'm like, no, you didn't. You wouldn't. No. I started crying. By the way, just to let you know, I cried a bit, like a lot. And then that's why I know we're gonna get Super Beelze and Super Beelze. Yeah, I hate Super Beelze. Please, if you're gonna skip out on one dual dragon, if one dual dragon will be skipped out on, it has to be Super Beelze. Do not give us Super Beelze. Super Beelze does not need to be a real card. Anyways, back to Chimera Dragon. Little tangent there. Effect, if you want to know my opinion, it'll probably be gains 1,000 for each XYZ material. All damage is halved, and if it has number 5, you can attach it as an XYZ material. The other stuff is really too broken, as I'll explain if this card had this effect and would it be used. This card, it takes a lot of work to XYZ summon. Well, actually, now that I think about it, it'd probably be 2 or more level 5 monsters, because it's always one more and one more level higher. So it's debatable. But it really depends on what Chimera Dragon's effect is. But because no one plays rank ups at all. I mean, except for like Battle Boxers. It's like that's it. Anyways, that's gonna be it out of me, because that is all 4 cards. I went on a little tangent on this one, but that's okay, because these are my videos and I get to decide how they're made. I want to make a video on Super Beelze, so I will do that right after this one. Alright, I'll see you guys in that video. I will put a link to it right here as soon as it's up. And I will see you guys then.